All right, guys, we are back with our roadmap journey series. We are now diving into module 16. We are diving into the blogosphere, which is basically just going to run through an entire introduction into blogging, what it is, what does it mean, just the fundamentals of blogging, what are the different kinds of blogs that are out there, personal blogs, business blogs, niche blogs, affiliate blogs, that type of deal. So let's dive in. So the first thing that they're going to outline for you is they want to make sure that they're helping you develop some type of content strategy. So you're not being set up for failure. So they're going to run through things like a content calendar, using feedback and iteration. So they're going to talk about distribution and promotion, your SEO optimization, just things that you should have lined up before you go into trying to write the blog. Have the fundamentals of your blog all ironed out, so that way when you do start writing your blog, everything kind of goes off without a hitch. So now we're talking all about the platforms that you can choose from for your blog. Now, obviously, we've talked in past videos, System.io is giving you a free blog set up with your free account, right? So that's more than likely where you're starting. But they're going to go through all the other avenues that you have, like WordPress, like Medium, like Blogger, like Wix. And they're going to go through all of the pros and cons and which ones have features that you may love, which ones have features that you might not love, and what works best for you as a beginner blogger. And so they're also going to kind of show you like what are the things that you should be looking for as an entry level blogger in order to subscribe to a platform like that. Obviously, as a beginner, you want ease of use, and then you want the cost to be free, if not free, extremely low, because you don't know where this is going. You don't know if this is something that you're going to love, is it going to take off. So you want the cost low and you want it to be user friendly at the beginning. Which one of these platforms is right for you? Which ones have a great support and community set up already that you can just dive into and ask questions, like the roadmap community? Roadmap community is amazing. There's over 30,000 members in the roadmap community, and you can just pop a question in at any point, and within minutes you're going to get an answer from either one of the moderators, the administrators. Zach or Hannah might even personally come in and answer your question. But you have all of these other community members that are much further along in their journey that can give you information, and they do, and they share it free flowingly. So that's something that you're going to want to look at if you're jumping into a WordPress, a Wix, a Medium, a Blogger. What does the community look like? Are you jumping into a blog platform that has zero community, where if you run into a problem, you don't really have anyone to kind of lean on? So that's going to be important at the start. Is the blog platform that you're working on scalable? Does it have the growth element where if it did take off that you could stay on that platform? Or are you going to then have to switch to another platform because you got too big? Is it customizable? Can you customize the layouts? Can you do things that fit your brand, and you can make it you? So then we go into actually setting up the blog and then how to promote the blog. So domain name, who's hosting it, how are we getting it out there? How are we letting people know about this blog? So we'll learn about all of that, and then we're going to go into keyword research and SEO. Now, the things that you're going to learn here are not just helpful to you for the blogging. They are helpful for your website. They are helpful for your email marketing. They are helpful for your content. They are all around helpful. Keyword research, I'm finding, is one of the biggest things that you need to kind of understand and master. The SEO, understanding what people are searching for and just using the phrases that are searchable, so that way your content is being pushed up to the front and is being shown to the audience that you are intending it for. So This specific portion of the module is extremely important. So the keyword research, the SEO, it's a huge part of the process, and you're going to learn it all within this module. So then we learn about how to craft the blog, how to make your words just jump off the screen or off the page to your reader, where it just hooks them in and they want to know more. Then how do you optimize it? How do you optimize it so that way everything is loading quickly, everything is running efficiently, and you don't have that lag where someone would be waiting? Because guys, we all live in a TikTok world now, right? If we have to wait more than 2.5 seconds for something, like it's too long, we're scrolling, right? So it's the same thing with like a blog or a website, right? I mean, I don't know how you are, but I'm super, super spoiled when it comes to that. If I click on a link for something and it takes more than 5 seconds, I'm probably just swiping and closing that out of my phone and moving on to something else, right? How do you make that not happen for your blog? You want them to read it. You want them to see the products and the services that you offer. So they're going to show you how to do that and what best practices to use to be able to make sure that you're sure that's not happening. So the next video, they talk about blogging outreach and engagement. And so they're giving you a bunch of like little tips and tricks and strategies that you can implement into your blog. Like, for example, as a new blogger, you don't have a huge audience, right? So maybe a good idea would be to try to write some samples and submit them to another blogger who is a little bit more established and ask them if you could write a blog post on their blog. Now, they have an audience. So now on their blog, you have a blog post. Their subscribers now read your blog and are completely entertained. You're going to drive traffic to your blog, right? Teaming up with other influencers, other content creators, trying to get your name a little bit more established by using the credibility of some of the other people who are more established already than you are in this space. And so if you can conduct interviews and things like that with people who have already made a name for themselves, you're going to push your name further and further up the chart as far as visibility. So now we talk about effective blogging practices. Just understanding that there are tons of bloggers out there, and how do you stand out? How do you get your content, your blog posts to stand out amongst the sea of other people that are out there blogging? By staying active on social media, by encouraging interaction, using calls to action, responding to your feedback, making sure that your readers and the people who are subscribed to your blog feel like they have a voice. The more that happens, word of mouth gets around that your community that you're building is the place to be. You're going to have more people interested in what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're providing. So the social media portion of that is a great lead into the following module, which is all about online marketing. And so we're going to learn in the next module everything that there is to know about online marketing for a beginner, how to start, how to get it going. And so that's going to do it for this one. As always, guys, if there's any questions at all, please leave them in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.